What's up, guys? This is Shadowmaster here, bringing the video. Today we're doing what if Deku was the hybrid of a Night Fury and a Whispering Death. Yeah, Whispering Death, sorry. Got too confused. Now, let's get this started. You need to set a timer, and let's go. 30 minutes. Flip, and let's start. Now, we're starting off as well. All for One. Now, All for One wanted to create the ultimate dragon to kill All Might. He did not know what the two dragons he can combine. But he saw in the news that, well, the Night Fury and Hiccup and his team saved the day again by rescuing people from a building. He thinks of a Night Fury and a Whispering Death. Or is it a Screaming Death? A Screaming Death, sorry. A Night Fury and a Screaming Death. Now, he does not know how to get the fucking bones or anything to clone them with. He actually wants a 100% breed of these two to create the ultimate species. Now, he does ask a few people around in the villain underground system stuff, and they lead to a person called Drago Bloodfist. Now, All for One and him made a deal. He would pay him a lot of gold if he gives him the materials he needs to clone a dragon. Now, Drago Bloodfist did give him that, under one condition. He told him that I'll be helping you train the dragon exactly. And they did a deal. Now then, let's continue on. Now, All for One Doctor, is creating the Screaming Knight. That's what we call it through this series, though. If anyone does have a better name for it, please comment down below. Now, I might just look at my old video of this stuff, so yeah. Now then. Now, the doctor called All for One. Now, his daughter is off of school, and well, mostly she comes back to the League of Villains. Now then. Now, it's the end of the school year, so that means all that shit. Now then. Green comes, and she sees her dad, though. Her dad told Kirigiri to open Warp Gate to, the Nomu facility exactly. Now, his daughter is following him. Now then. Now, All for One just walks through the portal with Green. Now then, All for One told Green just to, be surprised by this. Now then, Green sees a dragon and a test tube exactly, looking like this picture. Now, I think this design looks so fucking sick for a hybrid of these two species. Why did fucking nobody else make any fucking these? They're so fucking cool. So yeah. By the way, I need to do one thing only before we continue on. My legs are fucking cold. They're too sweaty, so let's continue on. Now then. Green goes up to the tank exactly and sees, All for One's doctor. Now, he says, hello, Green. And she says, oh, hello there, doctor, exactly. Now, he says to Green and All for One died mostly completed creating the Screaming Knight. Now then, All for One saying, wait, that's what it's called? And the doctor says yes. Because I really don't know what we call it next. The Night of Death? The, Whispering Death? The Night Death? The Death Knight? Sounds really stupid exactly. So yeah, Now then. He says, yeah, that does sound stupid, but still. Now then. He asks All for One should I let it out of its tube exactly, and he does. Now. Deku stares at all of them exactly. The Doctor, Green, and All for One. Now then. Deku has, the abilities of both of them. Deku is, shit. He can dig really good with his claws exactly underground. Now then. Mostly the base where they create the Nomus at, this is a different spot. Mostly it's in the woods exactly, or close to the woods. Now, Deku can feel that this hard stuff is concrete, not metal. Now, immediately Deku gets his claws and breaks through the concrete and digging underground. Emily Green says shit, he escaped. Emily All for One told Green she can go after it, but keep it alive exactly. Now then, she says fine. She jumps through the hole where Deku just did. Now, she's chasing after Deku with her speed quirk. Deku sees her exactly, and, well, he shoots a plasma blast at her. This plasma blast is different. Most of the plasma blasts and the rings of fire combined with it to create the fire rings of plasma. Now, he fires at Green, but she dodges it, of course. Now, she used her mind-controlling quirk to stop Deku from digging at all. Now then, she told Deku to just dig up and that's it. He did, and, well, they are just a few, well, we'll see it 5 minutes away from the base exactly. Now then, she says, so if you could fly exactly, and she just gets on Deku's back exactly. Now, she mostly grabs him by the ears and just, well, controls him exactly, tells him to go forward exactly. He is just walking. Now, he's going faster and faster and stuff until Green tells him to fly, and he does. Green holds on tight. Now, they're just gliding over the base, and they do land on it. Now, she just, well, she says, wait, why the heck we got on the roof? And she just told the dragon to jump off the roof exactly, and, well, go to the doors exactly, and she did the exact same thing. Now, Green, well, walked into the base again, and, well, All For One and the doctor see this. Now, the doctor says that, not damaged at all, I see. Now then, she says, yeah, mostly it does have, well, digging ability exactly. He says, yes, mostly a screaming death, mostly they dig really good, and they are way strong. They have tough skin exactly. But, well, there is, well, I can't remember if they do have a weakness or not, but I really don't care. But Night Furies, on the other hand, do have a weakness. Mostly they can only shoot, well, up to 5 plasma blasts, though. But thanks to these two hybrids combined, he can shoot unlimited amounts of plasma blasts. Now then. Now, the doctor is curious why the heck are there so many mostly, well, spines on him exactly, like these, and mostly 2 scars on him. Most of that scar is from a tree branch, though, when he digged up exactly. Now, Green gives Deku 2 quirks. A copy quirk and a regeneration quirk, so he can regenerate any wounds he has. Now, All For One says that, well, good job, Doctor, I might give you a raise exactly. The doctor says, thank you, All For One. Now, the doctor tells Green to, well, what are you doing with the dragon exactly? And she just says that, well, mostly have mind control the dragon to do what I say exactly. Now, the doctor is getting scared of Deku, how he looks exactly. Now then, the doctor does like to do a few things to people that he screwed over. Mostly, like if you were, well, the doctor, well, if you were scared of the doctor so much that you were scared of him, like a Nomu exactly, Nomu Deku, then the doctor would fuck you over and stuff. Physically and mentally, no homo at all. I'm not gay, I'm flattered if you think me you can date, but I am flattered, I am not accepting. Now, let's continue on. Now then, I have to ask you one question, guys. If you figure out your wife or your girlfriend were, well, cheating on you, but it wasn't like sexualized things, would you still kick them out of the house? I would, just saying. You cheat on me, out of the fucking house. If it's a global pandemic, maybe not kick you out of the house, but you're staying in a different house, mostly different, well, place. I might give you a second chance later through life, but, yeah. So, yeah. Maybe we should stop breeding stuff. We should just wait exactly, and that's it. And we should destroy all the Karens. Everyone get their shotguns and kill all the Karens. Murder all the Karens. Murder all the Karens. Fuck Karens. Fuck Karens. Fuck Karens. Even the male and the boy version of Karens. That means Kevins and Karens. What the fuck's, wait, what do you... Never mind, I'm not gonna say it. Now, let's continue on. Now, All For One says I actually have to take a call exactly. He calls Drago Bloodfist. Drago Bloodfist says, yes, what is it? And saying that I got your Screaming Knight for you. Mostly the 2 hybrids combined exactly. He says, I'll be over there. Now, he's on a different island exactly, though. Now, he told his ships exactly to get, well, to an area where they can just walk through the woods. Now, Drago Bloodfist does get on the island a few hours later. Now then, Green is checking to see, well, can the dragon feel any pain exactly? Now, she mostly unmicros deck exactly, and well, he mostly is not scared of her, but he mostly, well, the Deku that she's stronger than him, and well, he should actually listen to her exactly. Now then. Now, Deku, it just gets in a corner and just does the thing Toothless does. Mostly firing a stream of Plasma Blast though, and well, circling around and mostly laying to sleep. Now then, she says, it's like a cat exactly. And well, All For One says, yeah, it's a little weird. Now, Drago Bloodfist does not know where this cloning Nomu facility is at exactly. Now, All For One says that, where the heck are you exactly? He says, I'm at, well, this place on the island. Now then, we're in Japan. He says, alright, I'll be over there right now. Now then, it's a place where they always, well, you can load stuff there, and well, you can take it to Drago or any place across the world. That's how All For One gets his materials to create Nomus. He kidnaps people and stuff. So yeah. Now, All For One, technically, you can technically kidnap half of America, and we wouldn't give a shit. Because, guess what? Take all the Karens, please, All For One. Please take the fucking Karens. I swear to God, please take the Karens. Nobody would miss them. Nobody would fucking miss them. Fuck Karens. I'm just gonna say that right now. Fuck Karens. I don't give a shit. So you know, like, I got a question. This might sound like a douchebag move here, but if you're gonna use, like, mostly, let's say this. Mostly my leg's broken, and I'm gonna talk shit about you. I should get knocked the shit out of. Yes, I should. I would take the shit, and I'd say, yeah, I'm a dick, though. I should stop. But I would not, because I'm a fucking toxic fan base. So yeah, if I had to say, if I have a fan base, though, if I had to say this is my comment section, my fan base, it's really tame here, though. Really tame, respectful. We respect you if you respect us. Even if you're different from us. So yeah. Let's continue on. Now, All For One, well, All For One told Kiryu to open a warp gate exactly to the place where they kidnap people and stuff and put them in the ship. Now then, Drago and All For One meet. Now then, Drago shakes All For One's hand exactly. Now, Drago knows that All For One can kick his ass, just only with one quirk. So yeah, Drago does not like quirks at all. In fact, he despises anyone with a quirk exactly. He even stated to himself and his entire shipmates that if any of them do have a quirk though, I will immediately slaughter you though. Cause he says the old way is better to hunt down dragons. He's like Hitler, but in How to Train Your Dragon universe. Wait a second, isn't there a guy like that? It's Vigo. No, not that guy. He's actually respectable in the Dragons universe. It's that guy off of How to Train Your Dragon 3, the guy who gives mostly the light fury, that venom stuff. Yeah, he's like Dragon Hitler. Because he fucking hates all dragons. Fucking racist. Fuck him. Hashtag fuck off. So yeah, let's continue on. By the way, respect Matt Peck, he's a good person. Now then. Immediately Drago says that, okay, when am I going to see my, well, Screaming Knight exactly? He says, you're Screaming Knight? And he says, yes. Saying that, remember, you're training exactly. I, well, am keeping it. He says, fine, but if you are going to attack anyone with it, I'm coming too. Even if it's a little recon mission. Because you really do not know what that dragon could do exactly. Immediately, well, All For One says that, well, my daughter has mind control the dragon to do whatever what she wants it to do exactly. And, well, it's really obedient anyway. Really don't need you exactly, but, well, mostly if I had to say, you're just going to train it right, mostly learn its abilities. He says, fine, but I train dragons differently. He tells one of his, well, people to show one dragon he has been, well, training, quote-unquote. Mostly his armor on and is scared of Drago. So yeah, he says, well, my bullhook exactly, anything I point at it, it will kill. Now then, he mostly opens the gate exactly, and the dragon walks through there. Mostly walks out of the cage exactly, and he's scared. Now, Drago points at, well, mostly the people they have kidnapped exactly. A person on their ship that had a quirk. And the dragon kills it. Kills him exactly. By ripping off the guy's head and just eating him whole. Shit, sorry. Now then. Now. Let's check and see. All For One says, what type of dragon is that exactly? Saying that it is, well, not a screaming death. I meant a death song exactly. Mostly have the ability to hypnotize dragons to, well, be really still exactly, and then they, well, cocoon them into this amber exactly, though. He says, huh. Now, he calls Kirigiri to open a warp gate into that facility, and he tells his daughter to bring the screaming knight there. Now then, she, well, told her screaming knight to get up, and he does. Now then, now, a portal does open, and she just tells the screaming knight to follow her. It does. Now then, now, let's see, shit. Fuck. Drago Bloodfish sees, well, deku exactly. And he sees how big is it and how strong it looks exactly. Now then, mostly, well, one of the people there is, well, a spy. And, well, he's a person that helps out the rescue team for Hiccup and his gang exactly. Mostly checks see if anyone's illegally getting dragons. Because the only way you can actually get a dragon exactly is going to Burke for a few years and learning how to get one. Technically, you don't need mostly a rescue license for dragons. A lot of people have done that exactly. But, well, mostly, your license can be revoked, though. Completely. You can be banned from getting a dragon completely, though. Only Hiccup and them have the power to reinstate somebody, though. So, yeah. Now, the person that has, well, is doing this, he's recording this, exactly. Now, Green sees the guy recording, and he asks him what the heck is he recording exactly. He says, well, I'm not recording anything exactly. And she says, yes, you are, exactly. She immediately tells Drago Bloodfist that that guy is, well, a spy for, well, mostly the Burkians, or Burke, exactly. Mostly he's one of those people that, well, finds out people that are illegally shipping dragons, exactly, and, well, creating weird dragons. Now, she tells her dragon to shoot a plasma blast at the guy and kill him. He does, mostly using the plasma blast with the fire ring, exactly. Killing the guy, mostly by blowing off his head. Now then, everyone sees how powerful Deku is. Now then, they do give him a nickname, exactly. Deku. The Night Death. Or the Screaming Knight, exactly. Now then, you're going to be asking how many episodes are going to be until we get to see UA get attacked. It's only going to be, well, if I had to say 3 episodes? Yeah, 3. Because was the second episode where you get to see Drago training Deku, exactly. Now, Deku does have tough skin, exactly. In fact, Drago's bullet hook could not do anything to him if he wanted to. But, well, he keeps his skin, well, not rough at all. Now then, Deku sees an eel exactly. He thinks, what the hell is that anyway? Now then, Drago is going to do a test exactly, saying that, is your dragon scared of eel? Is your dragon scared of eels exactly? And she says, wait, what? And saying that mostly dragons and eels don't mix exactly. Now, he, well, goes to the barrel and, well, pulls that eel. Now, he immediately throws it to Deku. Deku doesn't give it a mind, actually. In fact, he actually eats the eel. Immediately, Drago says that you should stop your dragon from eating that eel exactly. But it's too late. Deku eats the eel and nothing happens. In fact, Deku feels way stronger. And he gets addicted on those shits. Now, she says, wait, what? And saying that dragons and eels don't mix exactly. Wonder why? Because if dragons eat eels, then they'll get many powers, but, well, they'll lose some of their mind exactly. A lot of it. If I had to say 95% of it. And more. But Drago sees that Deku's not going crazy at all. In fact, he can see he's got stronger exactly. Now, Drago does have some, well, whispering deaths. He says, could your dragon technically control these whispering deaths I have? And, well, Drago has a big ship there. Now, she says, I really do not know. Now, all for one says, whispering deaths, and saying yes, they're like screaming deaths. Whispering deaths are, well, smaller but faster screaming deaths. Screaming deaths are 1 in a million. You can see those guys, though. There's only been one existence, but each technically breed has a chance that they can actually born one of those things. The egg is way bigger and white and red. Now, Drago told them to get the Whispering Deaths out of their cages, or bring them to him. Now, they do. They're mostly pushing that, cage exactly to it exactly. Now, Millie Green told Deku, or technically her dragon, to make that dragon calm down exactly. Now, Deku walked up to the cage and just slammed onto it. Immediately, the Whispering Death sees this. Now, Deku can understand what it's saying exactly. The Whispering Death is saying, "Free me, please." Now, Deku just says to it that, "Screw you. Mostly, you're under, mostly these people here are going to kill you or do some shit to you, and I'm, out here doing nothing wrong, so I won't become like you. And by the way, I'm part of your species." Now, the Whispering Death is so scared of Deku, the fact that it stops moving around a little bit, just staring at Deku the most. Now, the Screaming Death, Screaming Death or Whispering Death? Screaming Death, Whispering Death, just thinking that Deku's a traitor to his own species. Because he thinks he's an abomination to their own species exactly. Now then. Mostly, the Whispering Death does get out of its cage actually. And it was going to fire a ring of fire at Deku. Now, it just goes after just a tackle exactly on Deku. He's mostly holding it down enough so the crew can, get back into its cage. So yeah, before it can happen exactly, mostly, the Whispering Death, the Screaming Death or Whispering Death? Screaming Death. It's Whispering, sorry. Whispering Death, tries to attack Deku again, but the crew already has it done. They have dragon root arrows. Most of that shit's on a dragon, they're super weak. Now then. Green says excellent, though. Mostly, your crew's actually good, Drago. And he says, okay then, Green. Or whatever your name is. Now, mostly Deku goes back to Green exactly. Now then, All For One says, I actually don't think her dragon doesn't need any training at all. Now then, Drago says that, so let me get this right. You're paying me a lot of gold exactly for doing nothing. And he says that, actually, yes. And he says, fine, I actually don't need that dragon at all. Saying that, you can technically keep it, but, if you do need any help controlling it exactly, just tell me. Now then, before he leaves, actually, he, just scratches Deku a little bit, though, marking him. Deku did not like that at all, but Green told him to stand down and not kill him exactly. Now then, Deku does. He does not kill him actually, and he does not attack him at all. Deku looks like this, aggravated as fuck at this guy. In fact, he looks like he's going to kill him. Technically, Deku looks like he's just standing on his two legs exactly. Now, I wish I had a bigger version of this though, but this is how he actually looks fully. I'm just zooming on his face exactly. Now, let's continue on. By the way, guys, I'm going to ask you this one question. Do you guys want me to play games while I'm doing these what-ifs, or do you just want a picture? Now, if you guys want a picture, then I'm okay with that. But if you guys want me to play a game while I'm doing this, then I will. I think I won't play a game like this, because if I do, then I might say some things in the game and stuff. So, yeah. Now, let's continue on. Now, Deku... let's see. Now, Drago Bloodfist tells his crew that we're leaving now. They all get ready exactly, and, Drago Bloodfist says, here's 2 baskets of eels exactly. Saying that, it seems like your dragon actually likes those exactly. And that's where Deku gets that green eye exactly from. Now then. She just used her levitation quirk to, keep the baskets not that heavy. Now then, Drago's ship does leave with all of his crewmates. Now then, immediately Green just asked her dad why the hell did you pay that guy to do nothing exactly? To give us only 2 baskets of eels? And he says no. He's the person that got us those 2 mostly materials to clone your dragon exactly. And he states to her that, well, I want you and your dragon to do some missions together. Mostly bond exactly. I don't know, would it be a weird bond exactly stuff, but yeah. Now then, how much time do I have left? Holy shit! High five, by the way. So yeah. By the way, guys, I respect everybody in my comment section. You can talk shit about me, or say something that maybe you should change this about the what if, and I will. Now, I think I'll just be restarting Goku Black Deku, because I think that I screwed it up too much. So yeah. Now then. Mostly the place, or the port they're at exactly, is, well, mostly the people that are still there just say that, so all of them, what the heck are we gonna do now? Now, they are terrified of Deku because they saw what happened to one of their friends that, well, was a traitor. Now then, all of them just says that, well, like those dragon hunters there, we're gonna collect some dragons exactly. Now, he says, really? And saying that, well, isn't that Drago's job exactly? And he says that yes, but, well, technically we can just do it for free. And technically we don't need those dragons alive, do we? Now then, they see a terrible terror. Now, all of one just uses levitation quirk to pull the terror to him. Now then, he kills the terrible terror by snapping its neck. Now then, he immediately gives it to her daughter, and his daughter exactly, and just tells her that she can do whatever the heck she wants to that dragon exactly. Clone it, mostly turn it to a Nomu dragon. And by the way, we do need to get some Nomu dragons anyway. Now, Green just feeds that dragon to Deku. He just bites off his head and just swallows his body whole. Now then, technically he's a cannibal, but really is it truly cannibalism? If we technically class every single dragon in the exact same species, then technically dragons are just cannibals. So yeah, now, what else can I do this? Now then, all for one says that, well, the first mission you and your dragon are actually doing is, well, to kill 20, well, just to kill some dragons exactly, and check see if your dragon can copy, well, our flames from different dragons. Now then, before all for one continues speaking, well, a monster's nightmare gets there exactly. It is not Hookfang, it's just a wild monster's nightmare. It looks like Deku though, and it's going to attack. Now then, Green actually went to see how his mostly Deku's battle capabilities are. Now then. Now, she just tells her, well, Screaming Knight to kill that dragon exactly. Now then, this monster's nightmare fires a fire beam, or a fire blast exactly. Deku dodges it, and, well, he bites on his wing. It is trying to pull him off exactly by spinning around and trying to get him off, but he's just holding that shit down. No homo, of course. Now then, Deku is on his neck now, mostly biting into it, making him bleed until the monster's nightmare does not move at all. Deku now has his fire. Now then, Deku just, well, removes its wings from it. Now it's like a flightless bird. Now, Deku just pops open his brain exactly, eats it. He has all the knowledge and, well, the memory of all this monster's nightmare. He sees it actually have family. And he wants to kill its entire family now, because it actually had 2 kids. Mostly a boy and a girl, and his wife. Now then, mostly Green reads Deku's mind exactly, and he has all the memories of it. Now, immediately, she told her dad that, well, my dragon exactly now my dragon got the, well, monster's nightmares memories exactly. And he says, really now? And saying, yeah, mostly did that doctor do anything to my dragon exactly? And all for one says, I have to check see on it. Now, he calls the doctor and asks him, did he do anything else to the dragon? He says, yes, I did. Mostly I add an ability that, well, when it eats somebody's brain exactly, gains all their memories. And all of its powers exactly, saying that if it ate, well, your daughter's brain, then, well, mostly it will gain her quirks. Now then, Green gives Deku one more quirk. Mostly, he gives him. Mostly one more quirk. A bone quirk. Mostly now you can create bone armor, exactly. Now, let's see, how much time do I have left? I think we're going to end off here, because I only have, well, 10 seconds left. Now let me cancel this. Now then, thank you for everybody who had watched my videos till the end. Please, you can watch any other video on my YouTube channel. You can watch any video on any other YouTube channel. Please do what you want to do. Please not make people censor your content. By the way, fuck you, Sony, for censoring bullshit. So yeah. By the way, please go to Xbox or Steam, because show the creators that create your own games and stuff, or create games, that you still love them even if they're on different things. Because fuck Sony for censoring. Now then, this has been the Shadow Master, and goodbye.